What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Bad Dog back with a quick New York Giants post-game video. They played a lot better today, but the same result. They lose 17-9 to the Los Angeles Rams. I mean, I'm not going to get on them too bad today. I thought the defense did about as good as you could. The Rams went right down the field. The Giants could not have started off worse. They lost like 10 yards in the first drive with 3-and-out. Rams went right down and scored. It looked like it was going to be a blowout. And then they fought. I mean, they fought tooth and nail. They scrapped. They clawed. They stayed in that game. I thought the defense was phenomenal. I thought that the front four did a really good job of getting pressure on on Jared Goff. I thought that they did a good job kind of shutting down the running game. To me, the biggest thing about the New York Giants defense today was they tackled extremely well. Like, the Rams did not get much yards after a catch, not many yards after initial contact. I thought that was a big, big deal for the Giants today, that they were able to turn it around and actually tackle guys once they hit them. So that was a big-time improvement. So I'm not going to get mad at the Giants defense. I thought they did a good job. Outside of the blown coverage, I thought that they played about as well as they could today. They did a much better job on third downs. And Jared Goff did not have good numbers. Nobody really had good numbers for the Rams. Like I said, outside of the one blown coverage to Cooper Kupp, they shut Jared Goff and the Rams offense down, in my opinion. I thought they did a really good job, so I'm not going to get on the defense. The offense still has a lot left to be desired now. They played much better up front today, in my opinion. They were able to run the ball. No, they weren't big chunks of yards. They didn't have a lot of 15, 20-yard carries. A lot of 3-yard carries, a lot of 4-yard carries, some bursts, 26 yards. They ran for 135 yards today. That's much better than they've done all year. And the Rams have a pretty stout front four. So the Giants did a much better job. Or I should say, the Rams have a pretty solid front seven. The Giants did a much better job today of running the ball. And they did a much better job of time of possession. They were able to get off the field on third down. They converted some third downs, and the Giants were right in there with time of possession. Much better. They still can't score a touchdown. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm putting it on Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones did well for the most part today, but a lot of mistakes, okay? Number one, he took a sack he shouldn't have taken. That was a coverage sack. The offensive line did a good job. He had a lot of room to roll out to the right. Didn't make the play, got sacked. That hurt. I thought that the coaching job to not go for 3 and go for it on 4th and 11, I didn't like that call. I thought should have made it 17-12. Giants defense had played well. Yes, I know you still need a touchdown, but at that point, touchdown wins the game. It's not a touchdown, 2 points to tie the game. I thought that they should have kicked the field goal. I thought there would have been a better odds of kicking the field goal, going 3-and-out, getting the ball back, rather than making a 4th and 11. And then at the end of the game, 2nd down and 5, you're inside the 30. That's a terrible job by Daniel Jones. Can't make that throw. Just a silly. That's a rookie mistake. He had laned the run. He'd been running the ball that whole time. He'd been making good decisions. But at the end of the game, when it matters most, he failed. And you can say DJ's a guy. You can get mad at me. I don't care. I told you before, I'm not an analyst. I'm not PFF. I'm a fan. And I just tell you my opinion. And you don't need to agree with me. That's fine. There's a lot of guys in that stream today. Trevor Lawrence is a guy. Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones is the guy. I can't argue that. And the guys that say Daniel Jones is a guy, I'm not going to argue that either. But he's got to stop making these mistakes. That cost the Giants. That was a really, really silly turnover when it didn't need to be made. It was not 4th and 11. It was not 30 seconds ago with no timeouts. It was 2nd down and 5. We had plenty of time. We had 2 timeouts. You cannot, under any circumstances, force a throw. You could say it was a fantastic interception, and it was. But the fact of the matter is, do not put your team in that situation where you can turn the ball over. It's a bad throw, and it's just the way the Giants season has been. People want to compare him to Dave Brown, and I get that. I was around in 1994, 95, 96 when his team had no offense and a pretty good defense. If nothing else, it's encouraging to see the defense show some character today. They fought today after getting completely embarrassed by the Niners last week, so they showed a lot of character and resolve. Daniel Jones needs to do better, plain and simple. I'm not excusing this. Oh, it's a new line, it's a new coach. No. Nothing to do with the line in that play, nothing to do with the coaching. That's all pocket awareness and decision-making. These are things he has to improve on, and he hasn't. That's why I'm critical of Daniel Jones. So all I got for this video. I'm about to go live for the Lakers in a little bit. Hope to see you there. It's Bad Day to Dizzle, and I'm gone. Peace!